Just outside Luoyang, about 12 kilometers to the east, lies another bastion of ancient Chinese belief. More than 2,000 years ago, the first official Buddhist temple was built here in Luoyang. And after all this time, it still stands, a thriving temple of prayer and learning, and an icon of the beginning of Chinese Buddhism. Bai Ma Tse, or White Horse Temple, was established in 68 AD by the Eastern Han Dynasty Emperor Ming. According to the legend, the emperor had a vision of a Buddha, and afterwards sent 2 messengers to the west to bring Buddhism back to China. The emissaries returned with 2 monks from India and 2 white horses carrying Buddhist writings and relics on their backs. To express his gratitude, the emperor built this temple, and although small compared to others around the country, Bai Ma Tse's status as the cradle of Chinese Buddhism is unrivaled. Because it's so well known, many devotees flock here and can even lunch with the masters. I'm honored to have the chance to meet senior monk Master Qing Yun. He's an example of modern monkhood, holding a master's degree in Buddhism and taking up a very prestigious position while still quite young, only in his 40s.
这里的出家师傅怎么平衡那个自己的修行和路游游客的影响？
这样呢是通常的时候呢，我们会把自己修行的时间放在晚上，如果是白天来的时候呢，通常我们是认为呢，这个也是跟佛教的一种结缘为了让人们有生欢喜心吧，佛教里边讲叫结善缘。 我们通常呢会采取这种迎来送往，我们对这个问题是这样看待的。
是这样。
In the course of many centuries, Bai Ma Tse hosted numerous monks from ancient India, many of whom helped to popularize Buddhism in Luoyang, and eventually spread the faith throughout China and further afield to Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Much of what can be seen today was rebuilt during the Ming Dynasty around 500 years ago. But the temple's heyday was during the Tang era, specifically the time of Wu Zetian. She expanded the original grounds, and at its height, the temple was home to around 3,000 monks. Now, unlike the devoted believers who regularly visit the temple, we're not allowed to stay for lunch. So we head back to the city to check out another iconic Luoyang establishment, albeit a less sacred one. The most famous food to have here in Luoyang is called shui xi, and here we are at the most famous place that does it. Restaurant Zhen Butong specializes in shui xi, which translates as water banquet. Hey, what a welcome. The meal comprises 24 dishes served in a particular order, one after the other like flowing water, hence the name. It originated during the Tang Dynasty and was a favorite of Wu Zetian. The sweet, salty and sour soupy dishes perfectly suit Luoyang's dry climate, and each has a particular meaning, which chef Li Yubin helps to explain.
这个是七字冰，各位，我们的菜七。这个七字冰是大家知道，中国象棋在我们国家是历史比较悠久，特别是唐朝比较盛行。这个就是吴黄，就是命御厨把这个小饼做成这个旗子的形状，以供与王公大臣们随时娱乐使用。下面这个菜是驼蹄羹，这道菜也是唐朝宫廷的一个名菜。古代有个诗，就是专门写了一首诗，就是赞美这个菜的。大家可以看一下这个菜呢，木乃烟菜也是水席中的一道比较特别的大菜。这个就是牡丹花的造型， 这个菜有一个传说，就是武则天在品尝后感觉就说是大有这个燕窝的风味，大家可以品尝一下。
Well, we're going to start, and I know which one I'm going to try first. It has some soup in it, so it has a bit of a sour taste. It's very light and refreshing, and the way that the radish is prepared makes it very fluffy and very pleasant in your mouth. Xuexi is considered one of the 3 wonders of Luoyang and has been served to important visitors to the city for centuries. Henan is one of China's biggest agricultural provinces and produces a lot of flour. This is perhaps the reason why heavy and saucy dishes are favoured by locals. After the meal, I'm invited into the kitchen to learn how my favourite of the dishes is made. Me? Take to the chopping board? Now this will be interesting. 你好，这是这儿。这个是衣服，
对，这是工作服。
好了 ，Well, I might as well look the part if I'm gonna cook the part. 谢谢。好了。How do I look? Right, started.
要薄薄的。看到。
So you have to cut it so finely that you should be able to see the little marks in it. It's almost transparent, kind of like paper. So you have to actually cut it into really, really thin slices, and this will give it that fluffy, light texture that really makes the soup so delicious and so appealing. You know, when I first tasted it, I thought it was grated, but actually it's chopped very finely and very skillfully. So I think putting it in the water will make it sort of absorb some more of that liquid and make it even fluffier.
要不要试一下？
要。
我先把它修一下啊。
好。It's actually gonna let me try.
慢点，慢点，小心手指头。好，推，往前推。
I'm not the type to back down from a challenge, but this is a little over my head. 好了。
这个是绿豆淀粉。
I just managed. And hey, a little better than I thought. Oh, it's hot. Maybe much better. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at my baby. My strips are comparatively a little chubbier. Oh yeah. Well, you know, it's a little different, a little thicker, but hey, it's got some character going for it. 好了。
这是配头。
好了。Now we're going to dress the radish.
先把这个慢点放。
His presentation is elegant and symmetrical. Mine, not so much. Still, I'm pretty excited. Hooray! Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? You know, it's not as delicate, but whatever. I'm going to taste it first. So good! Okay, very excited.
能吃，可以。
I think that means it's awesome. Oh, I'm so proud of this. Really, I think I might have accidentally stumbled across a new kind of a shrimp here. Oh, I think it's really good. Wait, seriously, I could even have my own cooking show or something. Don't you think? There's lots of different dishes that I could try. There's like, what's that, the lamb dish and, oh, wait, you know, where are you going?